On the night of January 15th, 2025, Officer Kaiser Llerena of the Hollywood Police Department in Hollywood, Florida, was on patrol when driver Alberto Quinones flagged him down, believing that Officer Llerena had just run a red light. The interaction that followed was captured on Mr. Quinones' GoPro and Officer Llerena's body camera.
Be in traffic right now. Can you pull over? We'll talk. Pull over.
Are you drunk?
No, you are drunk. Let's talk. Pull over. Let's talk.
Fuck, bro.
No, we cannot. Okay. It's okay if I park here for a moment? It's okay? Hey, come here. Come here. You almost caused it. Hey! You almost caused an accident, man. Hey, you almost caused an accident. What is your number? What is your last name? Where? Yeah.
Okay. All right. Where are you coming from? Huh?
It was a green light.
Let me see your ID.
And I'm gonna show you.
Let me see. Can I show me ID?
No. You're gonna.
So, do I gotta pull you out of the car then?
Are you gonna do that? Do it.
Let me see ID.
Do it. Let me close my window so you can. Let me close my window.
Okay.
Come, try. Come and ask me for my ID.
I'm not gonna go over there. There's traffic going on over there.
Well, what do you want to go? You want to go over there, the outside?
I can't go over there.
What is your problem, man? Why don't you follow the rules? Traffic rules are for everyone.
What are you talking about?
What is your name, sir?
What are you talking about?
What is your last name?
The light was yellow. I did a U-turn.
Yeah,
so
man.
I don't know what you're talking about. You're running the. Hey,
have a good day.
No. Hey, I'm talking to you. I
don't want to talk to you.
I'm talking to you.
Yeah, I don't want to talk to you anymore.
All right, put the window down.
I'm not gonna do that.
Put the window down.
There you go.
Yo, put the window down.
Hey, try me. Listen, man, you are not following traffic rules.
What are you talking about, bro?
You went to a red light, man. You went to a red light. He didn't follow rules, man. Who's your supervisor? You want to escalate this?
The light was yellow, and I did a U-turn.
Why would you knock on my window? Why are you knocking on my windows? Why do you knock on my window? I am the one who want to talk to you. You didn't pull me over.
I think so, yeah. I didn't hear. Pull off? No, he stopped me.
Yeah.
Saying that I took the red light.
Listen.
And
I confronted him because he went through a red light.
Do a U-turn on the yellow light. The traffic stopped coming.
What is it? I just want to know his name, man. What is your name?
It's his tag. Hold on.
Let me get your ID.
I'm not gonna show you my ID.
Let me get your
No
ID.
ID for you. I'm willing to go to jail. I'm not gonna show you shit.
That's good. We'll take you to
I don't
jail.
have to show you anything. I didn't commit a crime.
Is things expired?
Is your tag expired?
No.
Yeah, this is fine. This is fire. What is your name, sir?
Yeah.
What is your?
Officer Perez.
Okay. So what is
Is
it?
your
Show
tag
expired?
It says 823.
Yeah, but if he's you're asking for his ID.
Exactly. So let me get your driver's
I'm not
license.
gonna show you anything.
You're not what?
I'm not gonna show you my ID.
Get the tag and see if did you run the tag?
It's 26.
What would you run my tag for? He's
I
the
just
one
saw
who
your
wants.
tag.
Huh?
I just saw your tag. Your decal is not up to date.
Yeah. You need glasses.
It's good.
You guys are crazy. You need to follow the rules.
No.
You need to follow the
I'm the
rules.
one that's crazy. You're the one that stopped me for no reason. The light was yellow.
You agreed to speak with me. You agreed to talk to me.
The light was yellow, and I did a U-turn.
No,
I
was green already. I was green already. You almost caused an accident. Like the other guy watching porn. Like watching porn while driving a cell phone.
Watching porn?
Yeah. Have a good night, sir.
No, hey. Let me see your ID,
Don't
bro.
fucking do that, man.
Let me see your ID.
I'm not gonna show you my ID. You wanna take me to jail?
Let me get your ID.
I'm not gonna show you. Hold on, let me see. Let me see if I
Is
got
there
it.
a reason why you don't want to show me your ID?
I'm not gonna, because I don't have to.
Of course you do.
No.
You're in a traffic stop.
This is not traffic stop.
It is a traffic stop.
Try me, bro. Try me.
Officer Llerena repeatedly demands that Mr. Quinones produce his identification, and Mr. Quinones repeatedly refuses. Under Section 322.15 of the Florida statutes, a driver is required to carry their license while operating a motor vehicle and to display it upon the demand of a law enforcement officer. However, as the Supreme Court established in the 1979 case of Delaware v. Prowse, a traffic stop is a seizure under the Fourth Amendment, and an officer may not lawfully stop a vehicle and demand identification without reasonable articulable suspicion that the driver has committed a traffic violation or is otherwise subject to seizure. Here, the footage supports Mr. Quinones's account that he was the one who flagged Officer Llorena down, not the other way around, meaning that when Officer Llorena demanded identification, there was no independent traffic stop and no reasonable articulable suspicion directed at Mr. Quinones. Under that framework, the predicate for a lawful demand for identification had not yet been established, and a court could potentially find that Mr. Quinones was under no legal duty to produce his license at that point in the encounter, provided that Officer Llorena did not have reasonable suspicion to believe that Mr. Quinones had committed a traffic violation or otherwise violated the law.
There's not a traffic stop.
What do you mean?
Max, so you want his ID and he's refusing to give you that?
This is
So
not a
come out the
traffic
car.
stop, man. You're a rookie. You're a rookie.
Why'd you stop him?
No, he stopped me.
I want to talk to him. And you're a supervisor. Why don't you come and talk to me?
If
Why
he's
don't you
acting
come and
for
talk to me?
supervisor.
Why don't you talk to me? Come. I want to talk to you. But I want to talk to you. You're asking questions to this guy. He doesn't follow traffic rules. Listen,
He's asking for your ID. You gotta give him your ID.
I have to. If I don't, what happened?
Oh, you're trying to record. Okay,
No, I'm
great.
not trying.
He's recording.
What happened if I don't
So
show
you
my
are,
ID?
so you're a police agitator, right?
Oh, is that right?
Is that what you are?
Is that
If he
right?
wants to see that. Is he requesting one?
So,
Yeah? Okay, you supervisor? Okay, what happened is there was a green light for me, the arrow. He told me, I saw him going through a red light. This guy right here.
Okay.
All you have to say, I'm sorry, I won't do that again. It's over. Now you want to escalate
I
this.
didn't take a
You
red
didn't
light.
pull me over.
Albert,
Yeah.
just talk to me.
Okay, I'm sorry, okay. This guy went through a red light.
Okay.
It's not right. You should be a role model. It should be an honor for you to wear this uniform. You should be proud of that. Okay?
I agree.
Okay. So this guy don't know the traffic rules. He needs a police officer. You might be a rookie. I don't know. But you need to follow the rules. That's all I want. And look, one more thing I want to tell you guys. Anybody who wants to approach a police officer and want to disagree, want to talk to you, disagree.
what is it?
Whoever wants to disagree with you, anybody who should be able to approach you and disagree with the thing you're doing without risking arrest. That's the difference between a police state and a free country. Okay? So you keep that in your mind. Okay? That's it.
If you're
He
in
didn't pull me over. He want my ID. Are you kidding me?
if you're in a traffic stop,
You are not. This is not a traffic stop.
it is.
It's not. What are you gonna do?
You're in traffic
What
right now.
are you going to do? Tell me.
Let me. I need to get your
You're
ID.
not gonna see my ID.
Albert,
Yeah.
listen, talk.
Yeah.
We're just talking.
Okay.
What the reason for the
So-
stop? I honestly have no idea.
No stop. There's no stop.
I'm heading southbound on Fed. The light turns yellow. There's no more cars. So I do a U-turn to get back here because I see that the units are over here. And I don't know where the heck he came from that he started like going towards my car. So I'm like, what the heck is going on with this guy?
And then you know now what's going on, right?
What's going on? I have no idea what's going
Well,
on.
I saw you going through a red light.
Did he commit traffic?
If anything, he was driving erratic.
Recklessly? Was he were you signaling when he was going in between lanes, getting closer?
No, it was right here. It was on
It wasn't Johnson. I'm making
On
left
Johnson,
to
2
come
blocks.
here. I got a green light, go, and then this guy just making a U-turn right there,
Okay.
just in front of me.
Okay.
You think people don't care about that?
Where were you
Listen,
coming from?
why don't you be a good police officer? That's all I want. Be a good cop,
Okay,
man.
so then a
I
good
want to
police
like
officer-
you. I want to like you.
A good
okay?
police officer is gonna ask you for your ID.
Yeah.
And you as a citizen, an obeying citizen, are gonna be like, here you go, sir.
This is not a police state. I don't have to obey. I
not
don't
a
have to
police state?
comply. It's not a police state.
What are you talking about?
Just give
Yeah.
us 1 second.
Okay.
How is this not a police state? I don't understand.
Police state means dictatorship. You don't even know.
Tú estás tomando hoy.
Tú estás borracho. You're drunk.
Tú estabas
Something's
tomando.
wrong with you, man. Something's wrong with you
Tú tomas
because
medicina o
you
algo
went
así.
through it. You just make a U-turn with the red light, and people were coming too. And I'm not gonna.
Also,
I was gonna say
you
something. about
were
it.
the only car then.
There was two
You were
cars.
the only car then, huh?
Okay, we'll see.
Okay.
Officer Llerena mutes his body camera for several minutes, during which he can be seen talking with several other officers who had arrived on the scene.
So this is the thing.
Yeah.
I need your license.
Okay.
Alrighty?
Okay.
You were swerving into my lane. Alright? So, do you have ID with you?
I'm not gonna show you anything, sir, because you didn't pull me over. I didn't want to talk to you. You
No,
have
I
to
pulled
talk to
you
me.
over.
Oh,
I pulled you
didn't.
over.
You want?
okay.
I'm not gonna resist arrest or anything. I'm gonna call somebody to come and pick up my car. Is that okay?
Okay, Albert.
What?
Yeah, you're not taking me to jail or something?
You have ID? You have ID?
I don't answer questions. Hey, don't do that, man. It's in my face, please.
I'm just trying to shine the
Okay,
light.
you do that in my face, I'm gonna do to you too. Okay, I got this powerful.
Alright.
This is very powerful.
Albert,
Yeah.
I'm going to explain something to you right now, just to make it very clear to everything, so that way there's not any confusion on either side. Is that
No
okay
problem.
with you?
Yeah, let's see.
Alright.
Let's see if you know
So-
anything. Yeah. Tell
The
me.
reason why this stop has occurred is because you were failing to keep in your proper lane.
Okay, no, I don't answer question. I don't answer question. Have a good day.
Following the officer's muted conversation, Officer Llerena returns to Mr. Quinones alongside a second officer. Officer Llerena claims for the first time that he was the one who initiated the stop. Then, the second officer informs Mr. Quinones that he is being detained for failure to drive entirely within a single lane, a violation of Section 316.089 of the Florida statutes, which requires that a vehicle be driven as nearly as practicable entirely within a single lane. Now, this stands in stark contrast to what Officer Llerena said earlier in the encounter, when he acknowledged multiple times that Mr. Quinones was the one who flagged him down.
No, he stopped me.
Yeah.
Saying that I took the red light.
Listen,
And all I did,
stopped you?
I'm the one that's crazy. You're the one that stopped me for no reason.
Why'd you stop him?
He stopped me.
Additionally, when asked directly by another officer whether Mr. Quinones had committed any traffic violation, Officer Llerena made no mention whatsoever of a lane departure or swerving.
Did he commit traffic offense?
If anything, he was driving erratic.
Recklessly? Was he were you signaling when he was going in between lanes, getting closer?
No, it was right here. It was on Johnson.
I'll make it
On
left.
Johnson,
I'll make it left to
2
come here.
blocks.
I got a green light.
Mr. Quinones' GoPro footage supports his account that he initiated the stop and shows no evidence that he entered Officer Llerena's lane, as he appears to have flagged Officer Llerena down by driving in the lane directly to the left of his vehicle.
Be in traffic right now. Can you pull over? We'll talk. Pull over.
Are you drunk?
No, you are drunk. Let's talk. Pull over. Let's talk.
Fuck, bro.
No, we cannot. Okay.
Officer Llerena's probable cause affidavit tells a different story entirely, stating that Mr. Quinones swerved into his lane and began flagging him down. Officer Llerena then claimed in the affidavit that he conducted a traffic stop because he was unsure if Mr. Quinones was having an emergency, and that he asked Mr. Quinones to provide his insurance and registration and to identify himself due to the alleged lane violation. However, as Officer Llerena's body camera footage shows, he made no mention of any traffic violation, insurance, or registration, only asking Mr. Quinones for his quote-unquote ID.
All right. Where are you coming from? Huh?
It was a green light.
Let me see your ID.
I'm not gonna show you.
Let me see.
I'm not
You're not
gonna-
gonna show me ID?
No.
So do I gotta pull you out of the car then?
Are you gonna do that? Do it.
Let me see ID.
Do it. Let me close my window so you can.
Okay.
Try.
Taken together, the evidence strongly suggests that Officer Llerena stopped because Mr. Quinones asked him to from a different lane, and that the so-called lane violation justification was decided upon during the muted conversation between the officers.
What's going on, man?
You're not going to roll the window up on it.
Oh, that right.
I'm telling
Close
you
my
here.
door.
No.
Close my door.
No. 2 or 3 are free. All right.
I'm not calling my lawyer,
Yo,
man.
we're going to take him in?
Let's do it. Let's go. You want to take me to jail?
Are you okay? Are you like under medication?
I think you are drunk, man. Because, hey, man, please don't do that, man. Don't do it in my
reach for
eyes.
anything.
Don't do that in
We're
my eyes.
flashing the light.
Well, don't do
Drop
that to
that
me. I won't do it. I
Drop
won't.
it.
No, you're gonna escalate this.
He's holding it down.
You're gonna escalate.
He's holding it down.
You're gonna
Relax.
escalate. Okay. I'm not doing anything.
All right.
You have
we
your
gonna take
ID
him out?
on you.
I agree. Are you gonna take me? Are you gonna take me?
Or you have your ID.
I'm not gonna show you.
If you don't give me your ID,
Okay.
you're gonna get tickets.
Okay. Okay, let's do it.
Bro, can we just take him
Do
out?
it.
All right, get out the car. Jesus.
Let me close my door. Let me close my door, man.
Turn.
You cannot.
You have any weapons on you?
Nah, me.
Back here.
I'm not resisting, man.
I know. That's why you're standing right here.
The officers order Mr. Quinones to get out of the vehicle for the first time, and he immediately complies. However, Officer Urena's probable cause affidavit once again describes a different version of events. The affidavit states that officers gave Mr. Quinones multiple commands to exit the vehicle, and that Mr. Quinones, quote, kept refusing to obey lawful commands. Officer Urena then wrote in the affidavit that after several failed attempts to get Mr. Quinones out of the vehicle, officers opened the driver's side door and asked him to step out, and that Mr. Quinones only complied after several additional attempts. Under the Supreme Court's 1977 decision in Pennsylvania v. Mims, an officer conducting a lawful traffic stop may order a driver out of the vehicle as a matter of course, without any additional justification. However, as discussed earlier in this episode, the weight of the evidence suggests that this was not a traffic stop at all, but rather a consensual encounter initiated by Mr. Quinones himself. If that is the case, the authority the Mims case extends to officers during a lawful traffic stop would not apply here, and a court would likely find that the order to exit the vehicle was not lawful.
I got you.
It's too tight, man. Don't do it too tight, please. I'm not gonna sit there. I'm not a dog. I can stand here. You don't have to relax. I'm not gonna do that,
sit
man.
down, hold
Why would I do that?
Listen, okay, let's talk like the regular human
careful.
beings, okay?
Yeah.
We're gonna talk like regular human beings. We're in control now.
You're not in control, man. You're not.
100% in
You're
control.
gangsters.
Perfect. That's your opinion. That's your opinion,
Yeah.
not mine.
You're trying to intimidate me, man?
I'm not trying to intimidate
Okay.
you.
What is it? What is it?
Can you listen or not? Or
Go
you're
ahead.
gonna talk over me?
I don't have to listen to you.
Okay, that's fine. Then we're gonna do what we have to
Okay,
do.
go
without
for
you
it.
understanding.
Let's do it.
Okay, perfect.
Okay.
Okay, we're gonna sit you down.
Really?
Yep, you're gonna sit
Why
down.
would you do that, man?
Because I told you to
I
sit
got
down.
back
you didn't do
problems.
it.
I got back problems.
Perfect, then we'll take care of that later. But I told you to sit down, right? I told you that, right?
We're trying to be cool
What
with
is
you,
your
man.
name?
Officer Perez, badge
Okay.
3604. You got that?
I got it.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Did he give you his ID?
I won't give you my ID.
After handcuffing Mr. Quinones, the officers ask him to sit on the ground. When Mr. Quinones refuses to do so due to back problems, Officer Urena forces him to the ground, an action that Officer Urena characterizes in his probable cause affidavit as Mr. Quinones having been, quote-unquote, directed carefully to the curb. As the Supreme Court explained in the 1989 case of Graham v. Connor, force used during an arrest must be objectively reasonable under the Fourth Amendment, evaluated based on the totality of the circumstances as they existed at the moment force was used, not with the benefit of hindsight. The Graham case identified three factors central to that analysis: the severity of the crime at issue, whether the suspect poses an immediate threat to the safety of officers or others, and whether the suspect is actively resisting arrest or attempting to flee. Now, at this moment in the encounter, Mr. Quinones was already handcuffed, was not attempting to fight or flee, and the underlying offense, if any valid offense existed at all, was a nonviolent traffic infraction. A court evaluating the constitutionality of the force employed would likely focus on whether any remaining safety justification existed once Mr. Quinones was secured in handcuffs, and whether pushing a handcuffed man to the ground was a proportionate response to his refusal to sit. It is important to note that Mr. Quinones did not reveal that he suffered from back problems until after he was pushed to the ground. Therefore, because the excessive force analysis is limited to what the officers knew at the moment that force was applied, that information would not factor into the constitutional calculus, leaving the justification for the force to stand or fall entirely on the circumstances as they existed before Mr. Quinones hit the ground.
Perfect, then he's gonna get arrested. for
Okay, let's
refusing
go.
to fucking-
Let's go. Arrest
Why
me.
we got him on the phone?
Yeah.
This is me right here. Ready? 1, 2.
All right. I'm not that heavy.
Detain him for now. And,
No, you're taking me to jail. You're arresting me. I want that case now and everything. So, hey, my phone is on my truck, please. Can you don't lose my phone? Please, can you bring my phone, Gonzalez, please?
Your car is getting towed. Your phone is gonna be there.
What?
Your car is getting towed.
My phone is on there.
Okay,
Oh, you put it in there.
that's fine.
Yeah.
That's mine.
Huh? Oh, no, it's okay. It's okay. Leave it.
Yeah, sure.
Excuse me, you don't tell us what we do.
Entra, brother.
In the
Dale.
Espérate, bro.
Entra, vamos, ya,
Tranquilo, puedo todavía.
Dale. Estás agresivo ahorita,
You can't
¿eh?
get
No.
pockets?
Yeah, yeah. Estamos agresivos ahorita.
Ah, sí.
Vamos.
After being placed in the back of Officer Urena's patrol vehicle, Mr. Quinones, who suffers from severe foraminal stenosis, experienced significant back pain, which was exacerbated by being handcuffed tightly in a confined space. Officers requested medical assistance, and EMS arrived on scene and treated him before he was transported to Memorial Regional Hospital, where he incurred approximately $3,000 in medical expenses. After he was medically cleared, he was booked into the Broward Sheriff's Office main jail, where his bail was set at $1,000, and his vehicle was inventoried and towed. Officer Urena issued citations formally charging Mr. Quinones with 2 traffic infractions: failure to drive entirely within a single lane and failure to carry or exhibit a driver's license, and referred 2 criminal misdemeanor charges: resisting an officer without violence and failure to obey a police or fire department order to prosecutors, who declined to file an information to officially initiate charges on either count. The 2 traffic infractions were formally filed on February 24th, 2025. Mr. Quinones entered a not guilty plea on both counts, and on April 30th, 2025, both were dismissed for lack of prosecution. Mr. Quinones retained an attorney, but according to Mr. Quinones, the charges were dismissed before his lawyer even had the opportunity to review the police report. As of the time of this episode, Mr. Quinones has not yet filed a civil lawsuit against the Hollywood Police Department, though he has indicated his intention to do so. Overall, Officer Urena gets an F for converting a consensual encounter into a warrantless detention without an objectively valid legal basis, materially misrepresenting the facts of the encounter in his probable cause affidavit, and arresting Mr. Quinones on charges that appear to have been fabricated in potential retaliation for Mr. Quinones calling out Officer Urena's own alleged traffic violation. Mr. Quinones' GoPro footage clearly shows that he initiated the interaction by flagging Officer Urena down from an adjacent lane, and Officer Urena acknowledged that Mr. Quinones stopped him multiple times. However, after Officer Urena consulted with the other officers while his body camera was muted, his story drastically changed, and he began to claim that he initiated a traffic stop on Mr. Quinones due to an alleged failure to stay in lane, an accusation that is not supported by Mr. Quinones' GoPro footage. Officer Urena continued this pattern of dishonesty in his probable cause affidavit, repeatedly characterizing the encounter in terms that are flatly inconsistent with what his own body camera recorded. The timing and circumstances of the arrest are difficult to divorce from the fact that the entire encounter began with Mr. Quinones accusing Officer Urena of running a red light, and when a citizen who calls out an officer's conduct is subsequently arrested on charges that materialize only after a private audio-muted conversation, the hallmarks of First Amendment retaliation are unmistakable. This interaction highlights that honesty and integrity are foundational to the legitimate exercise of police power, and that when an officer's own footage contradicts his sworn statements at every material point, the legitimacy of his conduct in this encounter, and in every citizen interaction that follows, is called into question. Mr. Quinones gets an A- for refusing to produce identification during a consensual encounter in which no lawful basis for that demand existed, immediately complying with the order to exit the vehicle and submit to handcuffing without physical resistance, and consistently asserting his rights throughout the detention. Now, because the footage supports Mr. Quinones' account that he initiated the contact himself, no reasonable articulable suspicion had been established at the time that Officer Urena demanded identification, and Mr. Quinones was well within his rights to refuse. Additionally, when ordered to exit the vehicle, Mr. Quinones complied without hesitation, and he submitted to handcuffing without physical resistance, conduct that stands in stark contrast to the characterization in Officer Urena's probable cause affidavit. However, Mr. Quinones' vocal and persistent pushback throughout the encounter, while protected under the First Amendment, was at times inflammatory and served to heighten the tension of an already volatile situation. Additionally, Mr. Quinones' failure to communicate his back condition before refusing to sit on the ground likely caused the officers to read his refusal as simple defiance rather than a response to a genuine physical limitation, a disclosure that could have changed how that moment unfolded and would have certainly strengthened his legal position in a subsequent lawsuit. Nonetheless, the legal violations that occurred during this encounter were the sole product of the officers' decisions and deceptions, and I commend Mr. Quinones for his tenacity and his willingness to confront what he believed to be unlawful conduct by a police officer. Let us know if there is an interaction or legal topic that you would like us to discuss in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you over on the Audit the Court channel.